like a lot of the time, people will say, oh, if I had more time, I would do all these things. So when I was able to leave my job to go back to school to become a therapist, I was so grateful to be able to take this break to process this big life transition. But what I learned during this mini retirement is that as humans, I believe we need more than just free time to do whatever we want in order to be happy. And I know you're probably like, well, duh, but here's the thing when it comes to not having any work. All that open space, all that extra time, though initially appealing, it started to feel numbing. I was consuming more than creating, spending a lot of time just mindlessly binging, laying around, mostly alone. And without any deadlines or commitments, I found it like really hard to find motivation. I knew I needed something more. So I got a question for you. Do you ever feel like you're more productive when you have less time? Because I think that's what's happening here. A good place for us to start would be to mindfully add structure back to the schedule. Hi, hello. So, to get ready for this upcoming week and to feel like we have a sense of purpose in life, I am going to try a combination of time blocking and then also having daily to-do lists. So that way we have a little bit of structure, but still some flexibility as well. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so this is my first day of the week. My intention initially was to wake up early, like around 7, but that didn't happen. High level overview is that I didn't want to do anything else but school on school days, just because with class time and the commute, it's about 7 hours. Oops. Being mindful, taking things one step at a time, making sure that we're doing the things that we need to do, but not burning out. Stopped and got myself a little smoothie from Juice Land, my new favorite. I'm giving myself like 2 hours to get to campus, even though without traffic it takes an hour. But Austin traffic is extremely unpredictable, so I just double that time. Nice little pick me up for a Monday morning. I think that's important to give yourself something to look forward to at the beginning of the week. A lot of people often dread Mondays, so one way around that, treat yourself. Ugh, I'm so tired. I was feeling good after the workout because I was like, yeah, I woke up early, workout is done, I can take my time getting ready, can watch a little bit of YouTube in between, but the fatigue is just set in. Hopefully this will be good with my root canal that I need to get. Maybe I can just fall asleep on the chair and like breeze through it. But yeah, all this to say, if you can't wake up early, good on you. But if you don't have to, maybe reconsider. Maybe wake up at a more reasonable time so that you don't feel like this crash around 10:30 a.m. I am caffeinating, but I guess matcha green tea is not enough. Anyways, on to the root canal. Oh, and if you have any tips on how to wake up early and get your workout done early in the day without feeling like you need to take a nap by 11 o'clock, let me know. I would love to know. Okay, so now we are. It's so hard to talk right now. Well, now we are testing the mic with the new little what do you call this? Dead cat wind screen thing. But yeah, hopefully there's not much of the noises coming through, so I can just talk directly into the mic, and then it can be G to G, baby. Okay, we're halfway through the week doing a midweek check-in. Energy, morale, low today. I just got a root canal done yesterday, and so I'm not eating like as much as I would like to because it hurts too. So I'm not sticking too much to the schedule today. Basically, all I had today was a recovery workout, which was yoga, working on the video, and then doing some homework if I felt like it. But because I had to drop Sang off this morning, we're going to a concert down that way in downtown Austin later tonight. So it just makes sense for me to do that. It was nice to get up early and feel like I would get a head start on my day, but I ended up just laying on the couch and going down the YouTube rabbit hole for a couple of hours and feeling kind of bad about it. So if you are like me, where you feel like productivity is what you need to be a valuable person, just remember that taking the time and the space to rest is as equally important. We don't want to run ourselves to the ground to the point that we can't be ourselves, best selves, that we can't show up in the best way possible. So that's where I'm at. Okay, hopefully the audio is a little better on this one. For some reason the mic didn't catch that first time. But yeah, good morning. It's Thursday. I woke up and I felt like gardening, so I went and did that. I actually woke up and felt like working on this video, which I think is a great sign. If ever you wake up and you're like, I want to do some work, that's a sign that you're doing something right in life, where you feel like you have a purpose, or something that excites you. But anyways, I got sidetracked. I always get sidetracked by chores, by like daily life stuff. And then of course I went down the YouTube rabbit hole. I woke up this morning instantly scrolling my phone, which I try not to do just because I feel like it bombards you first thing in the morning. And I feel like for your mental health, it's better to just kind of like wake up slowly, tend to yourself first before letting in the floodgates of all the different information that's out there in the world. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna work on this video for a little bit. do some homework because I have to because it's due today, or some reading, and then pretty much leave for class right after lunch to hopefully beat the Austin traffic. So let's see how that goes. Oh, it's self-paced, so you don't read it all on them? Oh.
There are weekly, like...
Okay. We made it to Friday. I'm so glad. Did we finish everything that we wanted to finish? No. But I think one of the things I'm taking away from this week is that it's okay to take things slow when you're starting a new routine. I think it's important to do that, one, for your mental health, but two, we want to make it sustainable. We want to set it up in a way that we don't be hard on ourselves if we're not able to achieve something that's super realistic, especially just starting off. Another thing that I learned from this week is that it's okay for different things in your life to have seasons. So sometimes maybe work will take priority, maybe relationships will take priority, maybe fitness will take priority. And it's okay to cycle through that depending on what you need to prioritize at that time. Another thing that I wanted to share before I let you go in career counseling that I thought would be really relevant in this video is there has been some research that suggests that people who are 6 months unemployed, so even think about if you know anyone that has newly been retired, if you are at the point where you've been 6 months of not doing anything, essentially, you are twice as likely to have mental health problems, which is crazy. That's a huge statistic. My dad, for example, he's tried to retire so many times, but he keeps coming back to work because that's just where he is. That's just what he needs to be happy. And another thing that I thought was interesting was that people who are underemployed, so you might even have a job, but you're not doing the most, you're not doing as much as you know you can do, especially if you spent a lot of time and money acquiring skills, acquiring education, that can be almost as insidious as being unemployed. So that can be really mentally taxing too, which I think was a huge catalyst for me to leave my job and go back to school to become a therapist. But yeah, all this to say, thank you for coming on this journey with me. I hope that you are able to take something from this video and apply it in your life so that you can find a routine that is sustainable, like a good amount of work, and you know, it's something that you find fulfilling, something that you wake up every morning excited to do. Because I think we all deserve that, not just for our mental health, but you know, to live overall good lives. That was like a really corny way to end the video, but I'm gonna end it there. And I'll see you in the next one.